so next up, we've got our axle bushing. So the axle bushing is really what's holding the axle in place, allowing it to spin. Since the axle is a square shaft, we're going to have that connected so that it turns into a circle and can spin freely. All right, so here's where we left off. We got the follower and the axle. I'm going to go ahead and just create a new Part Studio. Again, personally, I like to run new Part Studios. It gives me new planes and then origin to work with. Just makes life easier later when you're trying to get reference planes, things like that. Okay, so I'm going to go and rename that now. This is going to be the axle bushing. And let's go and get started. So looking at the parts, this one we're going to keep pretty standard. So as shown here, I noticed this is really two circles on top of each other. So my thought would be either an extrude, two circles, or you can maybe do this as a revolve. I'll go with my first instinct here and do two circle extrusions just to make my life a little easier. So let's come back over here. I'm going to sketch on the top plane for this one. Hit N for normal or rotate it around. And again, circle. Go ahead and make that first circle there. I'm going to check my sizes. It is a 0.75 diameter. So let's go ahead and bring that in. D for dimension, 0.75, hit enter. And I've got that first bottom part set up. Now I'm looking at the height of it, 3/16. So when I go to extrude, I'll hit the shape of it, and I can type that in straight as 3/16. And blind for this one I think is good. I'll have it come upwards like that. And we should be good. Okay, so that's the bottom portion of it. And like I said, we'll kind of just sketch another circle on top. Might be the easiest. Again, I'll go normal to that. And that one is 0.47 in diameter. Come over here, circle, and dimension that to be 0.47, I believe was the value. Very good. Hit the check mark. And the height of that one's 0.375. Come back over here, extrude that, 0.375. Add that piece. Now we have that set up. And the final thing I need to do is make that square hole. So I'll sketch on the top, go normal to that. Again, notice everything's centered. I will choose that center point rectangle again. Generally draw it out, and then I just need to add my dimensions. Okay, now the one thing I'll make note here is it says 0.26 typical. That means on both sides. And actually with our printers, we can make that fairly tight. So I'm actually going to type that in as 0.255. Hit enter. We'll do that for both sides, 0.255. So I have a square. Hit the check. And for this one, I'm going to extrude this as a remove. So it goes, and then instead of blind, I'll have this go through all. So it goes through the entire part. Check mark. I've got my axle bushing ready to go. And just to stay organized, I'll rename this as well. My part is axle bushing. Sweet, nailed it. All right, on to the next.